The tall minarets of the Sultan Ahmet Mosque tower proudly into the heavens and dominate the skyline of Istanbul, the Turkish capital on the Bosporus. Only the adjacent and considerably older cupola of the Hagia Sophia contests the Blue Mosque's right of being the city's most dominant site. Since its foundation in the year 330 AD, the former Byzantine Constantinople, today's Istanbul, has connected the continents of both Europe and Asia. At the beginning of the 17th century, the young and ambitious Sultan Ahmet The First decided that an additional building should replace the Hagia Sophia as the city's main mosque. The Sinan student and royal architect of those times, Mehmet Aga, was put in charge of its construction. But the impressive elevation of the mosque was decided by the Sultan himself. With its graduated cupolas, the building was designed to be as impressive as possible. Thus, a spacious courtyard was also included. Elegant columned halls surround the square at the center of which there is a hexagonal fountain. It was here that the faithful once cleansed themselves prior to prayer. Today, the faithful wash themselves along the external side walls of the courtyard. In the eastern section is the Mederse, the mosque's school of the Koran. Four massive 5-meter thick pillars, known as elephant's feet, support the incredible weight of the massive central cupola. It derived its popular alias of the Blue Mosque owing to its internal decor. 21,000 precious blue-colored Fayence wall tiles from Iznik. The ceramic factories of Iznik were extremely popular during the 16th century. Their products were exported all over the world. Only the most exquisite tiles were used for the new mosque. The extreme demands of Sultan Ahmet almost destroyed the ultimate completion of the project. The interior of the mosque is illuminated by 260 colored windows. The prayer section and sermon area of fine white marble point in the direction of Mecca. Unfortunately, not all of the mosque's original furnishings have survived. After 8 years of construction, the Blue Mosque was solemnly inaugurated in 1617. Istanbul's new religious center was born. Several palaces that dated back to Byzantine times made way for this splendid sacred building that is situated southeast of the Hippodrome, the city's old racetrack. At odds with traditional Islamic architecture, instead of the usual 4 minarets, the Blue Mosque contains 6. Its architectural counterpart, the Hagia Sophia, is always in view. This former Byzantine church that was transformed into a mosque following Constantinople's conquest by the Osmans is regarded as one of the greatest structures of its kind. The Yereban cistern has strong links with the past. The massive 80,000 cubic metre water reservoir was once the dramatic location of an early James Bond movie. The Topkapi Palace, which over the years was greatly extended by various sultans, is also located in the historic centre of Istanbul. Until 1853, this was the royal residence of the Osmanic royal family. The Great Bazaar rightly deserves its name. This covered market is a remarkable sight. The Blue Mosque has influenced this historic district far more than any other building. It derived its name from Sultan Ahmet. Throughout the centuries, much importance has been given to Istanbul's water systems. The old town is surrounded by the walls of an enormous fortress. Fortunately, several well-preserved sections of these fortifications have survived to the present day. Situated on the banks of the Bosporus, the Topkapi Palace was inspired by the architecture of various European castles, and it replaced the spacious Topkapi Palace in the 19th century. Along the picturesque shoreline are numerous ancient mosques, palaces and villas. One of the longest and most impressive suspension bridges in the world connects this fascinating European city and its 12 million inhabitants to Asia. Since 1973, the 50th anniversary of the Turkish Republic, the famous Bosporus Bridge has stretched out across the Strait of Istanbul. Each evening, both the city's historic and contemporary buildings shine out in the exotic waters of the Golden Horn.